आपादमौलिपर्यन्तां गुरूणाम् आकृतिं स्मरेतेन विघ्नप्रणश्यन्ति सिद्धन्ति च मनोरथः। लक्ष्मीतनोतु नितरामितरानपेक्षमङ्घ्रिद्वयं निगमशाकिशिखाप्रवालं हैरम्बमम्बुरुहडम्बरचौर्यनिग्रं विघ्नाद्विभेदशतधारधुरन्धरः। सर्वेषां स्वागतम्. So this is the Bhāvārtha session for the 50th shloka. विश्वन्त्वकारं पुरुषौ विलापयेत् उकारमध्ये बहुधा व्यवस्थितम् ततो मकारे प्रविलाप्य तैजसम् द्वितीयवर्णं प्रणवस्य चान्तिमे विश्वन्त्वकारं पुरुषौ विलापयेत् उकारमध्ये बहुधा व्यवस्थितं ततो मकारे प्रविलाप्य तैजसं द्वितीयवर्णं प्रणवस्य चान्तिमे. So we started with the Omkara Japa, the importance of that. More about that concept has been explored in this particular verse. So Vishwam, the complete existence, universe, whatever, Vishwantu Akaram. Vishwantu Akaram. Om is split into three varnas. A, U, Ma. So in that the first one, the Akara, it represents the complete manifested form. The complete manifested form as in what physically manifested things that we are seeing. The samsara, the modern, I think would be the most appropriate word. Whatever we are seeing. So that is in Akara. So Vishwantu Akaram. Purusham here is the reference to Jiva. Vilapayet. So when we are talking about the Jivatma actually must merge with the essence of the manifestation, not manifestation itself, essence of the manifestation. So essence of manifestation is realized through the totality of the manifested form, that is Akara. That means the concept of manifestation, not with the manifested form, the concept of manifestation. Like we were talking about the development of a fetus, how that particular form takes place, why it takes place, why is there a sequence of a DNA getting formed into a so and so particular species. So this is everything is sequenced. So on a spiritual level, what we are seeing is that we are seeing at the most accomplished level, we are looking at the, or more we can call it more superficial level if you're going in the reverse direction, is that everything is manifesting. Even if we look at a stone due to forces of nature like wind, water, etc., it starts to get carved in a certain manner. It starts to form a certain shape, some akara, some guna, it starts to hold. So the ability of that, like for example, when we say Gandhavati Prithvi, so when we are saying Parthiva, one that has a more constitution of Prithvi is able to hold certain gunas. Like what is Dravya? Dravya is something that houses a guna. What is guna? Guna is something that cannot exist on its own. A Dravya has to hold it. So therefore, it gains a certain, if we are saying the pre-Dravya phase where it has not manifested yet, then from that phase to a Dravya phase, it gains a certain ability to give ashraya to some other quality. It obviously has given raise to that quality as well. Like for example, let us take internet. Internet did not create information, it was meant to share information. Today, internet itself is involved in creating information. But the difference is simply that the information that existed pre-internet phase has a separate astitva that can be shared without internet also. But the information that is created by internet is getting ashraya from internet itself. I cannot share it in any other way. I cannot share an emoji with some other format. It has to be in the format that internet can process. So here we have to that essence of manifestation, that is the totality of the manifested samsara. That is what akara represents in auma. So there vishwantu akaram purusham vilapayet. It should merge over there. Then ukara madhye, the middle one auma. So the madhya varna is madhyama varna is ukara. So ukara madhye bahudha vyavasthitam. That ukara has a lot of existence, a lot of expressions. So this is basically in theater. There is they make us do different kinds of activities to understand why creativity is getting caged. Like for example, let us say there is a number of people over there and they are asked to make a straight line. What they do, they always go for a horizontal or a vertical line. They don't consider a curved this thing as a formation as a line, but that is also a line, because the definition of line is that it is nothing but a continuation of dots. So we get caged in thinking that, oh, when they say a line, it should be straight. So technically, that manifestation is also going to cage us into a certain framework. But before that, there are potential for different kinds of expressions. So vyavasthitam, bahudha vyavasthitam. There are many ways that ukara has the potential to manifest in many ways. Tata, tataha makare. Later. Tato makare pravilapya. Pravilapya, that is merging. Taijasam. That is Taijasam. Here now we are no longer with the Jivatma. We have transcended to Karana Sharira. That is Taijasa. We are talking about the particle, the particulate expression of Jivatma, or we can say the illuminating or the light form of the Atma, that is extremely devoid of any kind of manifestation. Only a sense of bright light. You know, when there is a popular euphemism in the Western media where it says when after death you go towards the light. And light also has a certain character. The character is that when light is shown upon something, the particles, the whatever is the dust particles, whatever it may be, they start to get attracted to that light and they start to move towards it. So that light form, the pure, there is completely devoid of any kind of structure, any kind of manifestation, that light form. There is some essence in it, that is the Karana Sharira we consider. So here what they are saying is Tataha makare, later, that Tataha makare pravilapya taijasam. That is makara is what merges with the taijasatva. Dvitiya varnam. Dvitiya Varnam, that is the second letter. Pranavasya cha antime. That means the second Varna is Pranava. Pranava is the Omkara of the Omkara. Second letter of the Omkara and the last letter. There is continuation in this because the shloka ends. We will just look at what they are trying to say over here. The letter A in the total sound of Om. A in Om represents the Jivatma of the Vishwa, not individual also, not so distinct also. We are talking about the Jivatma that resides in the Vishwa, that is leading to manifestation. That expresses in 1,000 ways. Okay. But the macrocosmic expression, that is before the manifestation, the potential that is held for that manifestation, it lies in Ukara. That is Ukara. There it may that particular potential, that is Prakasha Tattva. Not Prakasha Tattva, that comes under Makara. The potential of energy to manifest into different forms. Like for example, potential energy. Potential energy can come, can change into mechanical, electrical, magnetic, etc., etc. But before that, it is in a state. It is in a quantum state. It is in that stable state. So that state is Ukara. That is what they are saying. Then the Makara is which leads to that Taijasattva. That is the complete absence of any kind of manifestation. That is the Taijasa Jiva. So this is the representation that we see in terms of Auma. That is what we are calling it as Pranavavada, that is given by Vedas. So what does the Pranavavada actually say? It speaks about a sound that emanated in the initial stages. Initial stages as in when we are talking about the beginning of creation itself. In a few of the previous sessions, we spoke about how the cyclic nature of creation is. But Auma, we are talking about long before that. The initial first creation when it took place. That is the reason Vedas speak about Pranava. So this Pranavavada simply states that long before any kind of manifestation took place, there was a sound. That means there, like how the Western equivalence of there is a big bang. No, banging is usually associated with sound only, not just with the explosion. There is a sound. So here they say there is a sound. That sound originated from the, let us say, the center or the nucleus of the whole creation. That as it started to expand, those waves, that sound started to disperse. That means that started to come, and then because that Varna, Uma, they started expanding, and then they started like Om is one. It's completely mixed up. But if we split it, we slowly, if we expand that, then what happens? Like that, it expands. The varnas start to separate itself. So is in the center of the nucleus of the whole creation. As that happened and expansion started, then there comes the energy source, the potential for it to take form, not yet taken form. The potential is there. That is the Ukara. Then finally, what happens when it starts taking form, the ability of its to take form, that particular state is the Akara. Therefore, Auma is the considered as the preliminary sound that is heard in the universe. Even today, there is scientific evidence that there is a sound in the universe. Whether it is Om or anything, they have scientific community has not verified that, but there is a sound. That sound is said to be the remnants of a creation. Some say it is Big Bang, some say something else, whatever it may be, but there is a sound that is still there traveling in the universe, in our Brahmanda. So that is what our ancients have taken it to be, this Om, that is the representation of the complete creation. That is what is given in the Vedas as Pranavavada. So this, we will see more about this, because this the origination of the universe through this sound, that is a theory, that Pranavavada. So we will see what that is in the Samskara session. For as far as now, this is the Bhāvārtha for the 50th shloka. स्वस्ति प्रजाभ्यः प्रतिपालयन्तां न्यायेन मार्गेण महीमहीषाः गोब्राह्मणेभ्यो शुभमस्तु नित्यं लोकाः समस्ताः सुखिनो भवन्तु कायेन वाचा मनसेन्द्रियैर्वा बुद्ध्यात्मना वा प्रकृते स्वभावात् करोमि यद्यत् सकलं परस्मै नारायणायेति समर्पयामि।